It's not a constitutional commission. It's an act of parliament. So that just to make it very clear, it's not part of Chapter 50. It's not a constitutional commission.
But nevertheless,
it's an act of parliament in the year 2008.
The creatures of any commission within parliament, even outside what is listed in the constitutional commission, provided it is a commission, then its operation and function is fashioned under Chapter 15 commission.
All right, fair enough.
Once it's created and it's called a commission,
that's a by the way. That's a by the way.
That's a by the way. Let's focus on.
Okay, let's move on. It joins the family of Chapter 15 commission.
All right, let's move on. Ngunjiri Wambugu.
Remember, Sosion likes
family of Chapter 15.
You have to know Sosion likes by the way a lot. They like taking time on the by the way.
Thank you, Ngunjiri. Over to
Thank you.
I think incompetence is the issue here, but NCIC, which seems to be toothless, is blaming funding shortfall for its weak bite on hit. What do you think about that?
Thank you, Eric. First, yes, I'm glad my colleagues have made that correction. I actually wanted to start by saying that NCIC is not a creature of 2010 of the Constitution. It's actually a creature of post-election violence.
Yes, the Agenda 4.
Agenda 4, yes, of the National Dialogue Reconciliation Commission.
Process, yes.
A process, yes. And so it's important for us to when we try to understand what NCIC is supposed to do, we need to come from where it began. And that's why it's very difficult to compare NCIC with any of the other commissions that exist. And yes, we can discuss about the personalities that have been part of it. I had the opportunity to work with it in 2008, 2009. The very first commission, actually I was trying to remember who was the chairman then. But I know it had commissioners like Alice, the lady who did a book on inter-ethnic conflict and something. And in summary, the intention of the NCIC was to create a commission that focuses people on nationhood building. We're very good at nation building. Nation building is where we're doing politics, we're doing economics, we're doing social issues. NCIC came into place to try and get Kenyans to think about nationhood.
Yes.
And the best example has always been, and I'm very sorry to say this, has been America and how they have an American way of doing things that you see. When an American comes to Kenya, there's a way he behaves and you're able to say, okay, that is an American. There's a way that they carry themselves. And I'm sure you can use the same example for the Japanese, you can use it for some members of the Asian communities, Asian countries. Yes. So the whole intention of NCIC was to create a Kenyan identity. And the intention was to have an identity that supersedes all the other identities that we have. Not replaces them, but actually goes above them. So that you can comfortably call yourself a Kikuyu, a Luo, a Kalenjin, a Meru. But there's this identity that we all collapse into at some point. Now, if you are going to judge the effectiveness of NCIC, then you'd have to start from there. Have they actually achieved? Because if you just read through the content, even on their website, they say their work is to promote national values, to mitigate ethno-political competition, and eliminate ethnic and any other discrimination. The summary is they're trying to create an identity that is over and above religious, ethnic, racial, demographic. They're supposed to be able to say, no, you guys can't only have old people working in that organization or only young people. We get carried away with the ethnic part because it's the loudest. But NCIC's work is actually supposed to be to challenge us to ensure that there's no discrimination of any kind, number one. And number two, that whatever you present, whatever any institution of government presents, actually has a Kenyan identity. Have they achieved that? They haven't. I think part of it is because of a fundamental problem within all of us. Okay. As Kenyans, I think the question we should be asking ourselves is whether we are ready to be that ourselves. You can form an institution to make you something, but you're not ready to become that thing yourself. And I say this for this reason. All the examples that have been given, from Kamket to Hu, to Gachagua, to everybody else, and the comments that we have made about ourselves, and even just how we are mobilizing ourselves as we head to 2027, tells you we are not yet at the point where we are willing and comfortable having a conversation about us as Kenyans. We are still organizing ourselves in tribal conclaves. We are still organizing ourselves in age conclaves. We've got a Gen Z conversation.
Baby boomers.
Yes, we have baby boomers. We have the tribal combinations. And that's why NCIC has such a difficult job, because your consumer, the clientele or the client of your work doesn't actually want to do what you want them to do.
Okay.
And as much as you want to blame Kobia and his team, current team, and anybody else who's going to come, NCIC will never succeed for as long as we as a Kenyan people fundamentally do not agree with them.
And do you agree that it's funding that is the issue?
I don't think that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with funding. It has nothing to do with the personalities running the institution. It has everything to do with the fact that as Kenyans who are the clients of NCIC, we're not ready to have that conversation yet. So when we, for example, I was just reading one of the summons that was made by his party leader. And then he said he will not go because 3 or 4 or 5 other people had made similar comments and they were not summoned. And he didn't go. And nothing happened. So it tells you, you see, even the body itself, the commission itself, is not confident in itself. Because you can't, if in any other case, if you're summoned by any other commission or even by security agencies, you can't defend yourself by saying, okay, you're saying me, I stole that thing, so I cannot come because 5 other people who stole things have not been called. That cannot be a defense. Right. But for some reason, we're able to use those kind of defenses within NCIC and get away with it. And that tells you that it has nothing to do with funding. It has nothing to do with the leadership of the commission. It has everything to do with, because how much legitimacy as a country we have given, because their authority and their power comes from the legitimacy we give them. We don't think, I mean, to a lot of us Kenyans, NCIC is a by-the-way commission. Okay. Something just holds press conferences, makes noise, and right now, the only thing we expect from them is to shout.
All right.
So-and-so is doing tribal things, and then disappear. So just we know that one is doing tribal things, that one is doing ethnic things, but we don't expect them to do anything else.
Okay.
No, I think very
briefly, just, because I want us to move on.
Yeah, just for clarity.
Okay.
It's a matter of summary. One, I think the reason why NCIC is just neither here nor there, to the rest, all those words, they fear that if they invite the Honorable Nelson Koech, Kamket, and all these, the next day, they are going to go to Parliament